Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all. Hopefully you're doing well and I'm also doing good. My name is Siabo Mbegai and as a group of commitment. I'm joined today by my colleagues Ms. Punyeza, Ms. Samuel Siwe, Ms. Rondobel, as well as Ms. Lula. They will be all sharing their stories and the topic of worldview. So in my perspective, worldview is a person's or group's comprehensive set of beliefs or perspectives about nature of reality. It can also be structured by one's historical or current experiences, which may be positive as well as negative. This can be influenced by culture and society as well as education and intellectual development. Going back to culture and society, cultural norms, values, as well as beliefs can be often dropped down from generation to generation in order to shape their own worldview, as well as education and intellectual development. Here we're talking about this information that is shared at school, and it can also challenge the natural beliefs or the existing beliefs. So I would like to take this opportunity and give my sister a chance to speak.
Greetings, my name is Punyeza Mshanga. My beliefs about teaching and learning have been significant, shaped by cultural beliefs. Growing up in a cultural society where we believe in our culture, I have been exposed to certain values and principles that have a profound impact on how I approach education. One of the cultural values that influence my teaching philosophy is respect for elders. The value has guided my approach in several ways, such as encouragement of open discussion and values, which lines with a cultural value into my teaching. I aim to create a learning environment that not only impact knowledge but also foster personal growth and deep appreciation for our cultural heritage.
Greetings everyone who is watching this video. My name is Lula Mangemena. To conclude, I'm going to talk about the teacher who inspired me. I never forget the teacher who inspired me to become who I am today. Her name was Mrs. Buta. She was a truly extraordinary woman. At the time, I was a student in her primary school, but her impact on my life was profound. What made Mrs. Buta stand out was her incredible journey. Like me, she had gone through a divorce and was raising 2 children on her own while pursuing her dreams of becoming a teacher. Our shared experiences created powerful connection. As a teacher, Mrs. Buta was exceptional. She was not only passionate about teaching, but also deeply concerned for her students' well-being. Her dedication to our education went far beyond the classroom. She knew the names and stories of each of her students, including mine, and made sure to create a safe, nurturing environment for us to learn and grow. What touched me the most, Mrs. Buta did, that's when she expressed the desire to adopt me as her own child. She genuinely wanted to take care of my studies and ensure I had the best opportunities in life. It was a heartfelt that spoke volumes about her character. Although my parents declined her offer, it didn't change the strong connection felt with Mrs. Buta. Her unwavering support and genuine care continued to inspire me. Her story of resilience, determination, and also unwavering commitment to her students is served as a powerful example. I often think about Mrs. Buta and how her dedication to education shaped my own inspiration. Our shared experiences of overcoming divorce, single parenthood, and pursuing dreams in education highlight the profound influence that a caring and dedicated teacher can have. It's because of her and our shared journey that I decided to follow in her footsteps.
I am Ndobe Muntu and I enjoy movies. According to our group, in order for us to be ethical and good teachers, we need to possess these qualities. Strong communication skills. As a teacher, you need to have strong communication skills in your classroom with your learners. Also, you also need to have clear and effective communication skills with your learners in the classroom, with your colleagues in the workplace, as well as with the parents of the learners. Professionalism. When you are a teacher, you need to be a professional at all times in your workplace. This includes being punctual every time. This includes being punctual at all times. Also includes being representable or wearing formal when you are a teacher. Also includes having a positive attitude every time. Honesty and integrity. A teacher needs to be honest with the learners at every time. Also needs to be honest with the colleagues and parents. But most importantly, the teacher needs to be honest with the information that he or she gives to his learners. With integrity, a teacher needs to act with integrity at all the times. Empathy and fairness. A teacher needs to be empathic with his or her learners. He needs to know the needs of his learners and the concerns of his learners. And he also needs to treat his or her learners equally and with fairness. There should be no discriminative learners or favorism in the classroom.
A person's worldview shapes their teaching philosophy, which impacts how they view the purpose of education, the role of teaching, and the desired outcomes for students. For example, someone with a humanistic worldview might prioritize the holistic development of students, while someone with a more traditional worldview might focus on academic knowledge and disciplined classroom. A person's worldview, which encompasses their beliefs, values, and assumptions about the nature of reality, significantly influences their approach in teaching in several ways. For example, teaching methods. A teacher with a constructive worldview, for instance, might emphasize student-centered learning, critical thinking, and problem solving, while a teacher with a more traditional worldview might favor the lecture style, teaching, and roots memorization. Teachers often come from diverse backgrounds and hold a wide range of worldviews. Effective educators are typically reflective practitioners who are aware of their own worldview and strive to balance their personal beliefs with the best of their learners and the goals of education that are constant.